Question 3, December 2022, Business Data Analytics. I read, according to cross-industry standard process for data mining, data modeling involves, then there are the 4 choices. Before looking at the choices, let us together analyze the question. It says, according to cross-industry standard process for data mining. This is a methodology for data mining which can be abbreviated as CRISP. CRISP-DM. CRISP-DM. CRISP-DM, where CR stands for cross, I for industry, S for standard, P for process, and D for data, M for mining, CRISP-DM. Now, this is a process. CRISP-DM is a best practice methodology or framework that provides guidance on carrying out data mining. If today you are to do data mining, you do not need to reinvent the wheel. There is already a methodology in place that can help to mine data. And this methodology cuts across industries. It doesn't matter the industry. It is a methodology that is universally accepted to mine data. And data mining is the practice of analyzing large databases in order to generate new information. All right? Analyzing large databases. And what is the reason? The purpose is to generate new information. Now, this methodology has 6 distinct stages that may unfold in a linear or a nonlinear fashion. The first stage is business understanding, number 2, data understanding, number 3, data preparation, number 4, model building, number 5, testing and evaluation, then lastly, number 6, deployment. The CRISP-DM model is not the only model candidate. There are other models like the one known as, can be abbreviated as SEMA. S stands for sample, E for explore, M modify, M model, then lastly assess. Now it's worth noting, candidates, that the key thing here in this question is data modeling, because it really doesn't matter what CRISP-DM says or what SEMA says. The definition according to cross-industry standard process for data mining does not actually change the act of data modeling, because definitions are words. We use words to describe things, and the words are not the things that are described. I'll give an example of eating. Eating. One may define eating as putting food in the mouth, chewing it, and swallowing it. Another person may define eating as the ingestion of food to provide a heterotrophic organism with the energy. Another person may define eating as the ingestion of food to provide a heterotrophic organism with energy. Now, these two definitions use different words, but the act of eating, the fact of eating, does not change. If you have two two individuals, these two individuals will define eating differently. If you have to have them on a table and ask them to actually eat, they'll both do the same thing. Now, that means, candidates, that the process of data modeling, as described by Chris DM, does not change the fact of data modeling. You recall in question 1, the examiner defined data modeling. And that brings me to the next tip in answering multiple questions, which is that look for hidden answers in questions. You need to do a complete reading of the questions, and in so doing, you may find out a few answers. And that is because some questions are found in questions. Like in this case, the examiner in question 1 defines data modeling. Then in question 3, the examiner expects candidates to choose the meaning of data modeling from the multiple choices. In question 1, the data model we saw is a process from the conceptual model. This is where information is gathered, information about the business environment, the business needs are established, and so on. Then there is the second phase, which is a logical model. This one is the process of developing or identifying relationships within the information gathered, the connections, the network, the relationship between the different data elements. Then there is a last one here, physical data model, which is coming up with a physical or a graphical representation or the visualization of the model. So these are the three main phases. Now, we are now going to look at the answers having analyzed the question. And given that we know the meaning of data modeling, we will use the elimination process to find the answer. That's another tip in answering multiple choice questions. Use the process of elimination. By crossing out all the answers you know are incorrect, then you focus on the remaining answers. So let's look at the answers. What is data modeling? A, obtaining data and information from different sources, processing and storing for future reference. This definitely is not data modeling. Cross it. B, fixing or removing corrupted, incorrectly formatted data. This sounds like data cleaning. This is data cleaning. It's not data modeling. Cross it. C, collecting data and information about business requirements. Now this one, C, is part of the data modeling because we saw the second phase, or the first phase. We saw the first phase is conceptual data model. This is an element, one element of data modeling. Is not complete, so that one, do away with it. We remain here with the D, which is creating a physical representation of either a whole information system or parts of it to communicate connections between data points and structures. This is it. A visual representation refers to the physical data model. Then there is, candidates, the information system and communication networks or communicating connections. This is the logical model. Logic means coming up with the connections within the data elements, within the data, between the data points. So the answer to this question is D. D is the answer. D is the answer. D. That is question number